What's going on, my good people? So I know you guys have seen on Netflix. What's the movie? The Menendez brother movie. Or if you haven't seen it, they just dropped a series on Netflix that was kind of breaking down the story of the Menendez brothers, who are the two brothers who killed their parents in that Beverly Hills home years ago. I don't know if you ever heard that story, but as the story goes, the two brothers killed their mother and their father, and then they end up, obviously being found guilty of doing so, but they lied and said that they didn't, or blah 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 blah. You know how it goes. But they've been in jail for life for as long as we can remember. But since the movie has came out, it's pretty much reopened the case because in the movie they were basically painting the father to have been like molesting and R-wording them, and you know really showing the innocence of the Menendez brothers themselves. And so the case is back open. All types of paperwork and letters and types of stuff is coming out. And so there's been an overturn. Oh, Kim Kardashian was like, "Yo, don't do it," or they were innocent, or something along those lines, right? And so now it's gaining steam that these boys are not necessarily innocent of doing it, but that they had, I guess, what is it? A good reason for doing it. So they might be getting out of jail. That's what it's looking like. But showing here the Menendez brothers family hold a rally in LA. So let's check that out. And I'm gonna grab a snack. So I'll be right back.
A decision on whether to resentence or release Eric and Lyle Menendez is expected in the next few weeks. And tomorrow, the brothers' family members will hold a rally in downtown LA to call attention to the case. The brothers were found guilty of murdering their parents nearly 3 decades ago in their Beverly Hills mansion. They are each
Jail for 30 years is crazy.
serving life in prison without the possibility of parole.
But new evidence has compelled the district attorney's office to take another look at the case, and that could ultimately result in their release.
Mary Beth McDade has been tracking development. She joins us from the KTLA News Center with the latest. MB.
Now, from what I understand, I'm gonna let the video go. The new evidence was like a letter of one of the boys saying that he was scared that the father was going to R-word him again. And so the defense at the time was saying, hey, this is what the father is doing to these young children. They've had enough. And so they murdered both parents. I mean, the mother was letting it happen and so forth and so on. I guess they could. The first case passed and then they retried him and then they went to jail. Now this new information is coming out and they're saying, hey, look at this letter that proves this is what was going on.
Mike and Cher, family members on both their mother's side and their father's side are flying in from around the country to participate in what their family is calling a powerful show of unity. Eric and Lyle Menendez have been behind bars for nearly 35 years after murdering their wealthy parents, Jose and Kitty, in 1989 inside the family's Beverly Hills mansion. The brothers were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. However, the majority of their family members have always felt the brothers acted in self-defense after suffering a lifetime of sexual abuse and should have been found guilty of manslaughter and not murder. Now, nearly 24 of those family members are gathering Wednesday afternoon outside the criminal courts building in downtown LA, along with their attorneys and other celebrity supporters to ask for their release. Journalist Robert Rand has done a book and docuseries on this case and has been close to the family for decades.
The correct verdict of the trial should have been manslaughter, not murder. They would have been out after 22 years.
The rally comes after LA County DA George Gascon announced earlier.
Got it. So they're 10 years over, which would be crazy because if they ended up getting out, I'm pretty sure they get money for that, right?
Earlier this month that he's reviewing the brothers' convictions.
We have a moral and an ethical obligation to review what is being presented to us.
The new evidence presented in a habeas petition supports the brothers' claims of sexual abuse at the.
Hold on. This is the letter I was talking about. I've been trying to avoid dad. It's still happening. Still happening daily. Oh, okay. It's still happening daily, but it's worse for me now. Excuse me, because this is like very hard. I can't explain it. He's so scratched out, overweight. Oh, he's so effing overweight that I can't stand to see him. So overweight that I can't see him. I never know when it's going to happen, and it's driving me crazy. Every night I stay up thinking he might come in. I need to put it out of my mind. I know what you said before, but I'm afraid. You just don't know dad like I do. He's crazy, explanation part. He's warned me 100 times about telling you, especially Lyle. Like about telling anyone, I'm sorry, especially Lyle. This alone doesn't, you know, doesn't show me anything, but let's see if there's another one that pops up.
The hands of their parents. It includes a letter Eric apparently wrote to a family member months before the killings saying his father was still molesting him, and claims by a former member of the boy band Menudo that Jose had raped him while Jose was a record executive. Gascon could suggest to a judge the habeas be granted if his office finds the evidence credible, and had it been presented at trial, the outcome would have been different. Or he could suggest a resentencing if the brothers can show they've been rehabilitated and no longer a threat. We're told they have been.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm not even gonna cap with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it so 1000% with you, dude. These niggas look crazy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This nigga right here is crazy. I can see it. Him right here, just because of how crazy this nigga looks, I'm gonna have to lock him up. Nah, that's out. That's out. That's out. I know we dealing with people's lives. I get it. I understand. But nah, gang. Nah, come on. Nah. No. No. And we good. Nah, we're good, bro. We're good.
Been model prisoners, getting sociology degrees from UC Irvine, counseling fellow inmates, and undertaking a beautification project of the prison yard.
Lyle and Eric Menendez.
No, I'm not saying nothing. I ain't saying whether they should get out or stay in. But what I am saying is, that nigga, man. Okay. All right. All right. I'm trying to tell you. All right.
So they're lifelong abusers. And after 34 years and 6 months,
now they switching roles. Now this nigga look crazy. All right. All right. You gonna what's that nigga the line? See if you fuck around, come here, you're gonna find out. You're gonna fuck around and find out. I'm telling you.
they're still incarcerated, and that's just wrong.
Gascon's office has a
insane, man. Listen, all jokes aside, if they are innocent, good for them. You know what I'm saying? God makes no mistakes. So if they are innocent, hopefully they're able to get out early or late, I guess in this case. But look, man, if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. I would say hit the bell notification, but when people tell me that, I don't even do that. So just, like, comment, subscribe, man. If you're rocking with us, follow us on social media. I really appreciate every single subscription. I promise you I do, because I'm going on this YouTube journey. I built up the Instagram. Now I got to build the YouTube, but I'm starting to like it, man. I'm actually starting to love it. So I appreciate all of you guys. Scotty is out, man.